This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
His fiancee's best friend, and the current subject of most of my fantasies lately. Okay, all of my fantasies. She was fucking perfect, petite, gorgeous, with a body that begged to be stripped out of those super serious suits for some super serious fucking. She was brilliant, and not just in a, yeah, she's smart kind of way. No, she was Ivy League, and the only girl I considered out of my league. Paige's fundraising gala, I muttered, rubbing my hands over my face. Bingo, Gage said, crossing 3 lanes of traffic for the exit. Fuck, I forgot that was tonight. It's not like every other shark won't be there. She won't notice one empty seat. Gage pointed to the dash clock. Red carpet is at 5, which means we have exactly an hour to get ready and get there. And yes, when it comes to you, she absolutely will notice. Right. I did promise to autograph all those sticks. Shit. Okay. I ran through a quick mental schedule. At least I'd have time for a shower so I wouldn't show up smelling like I'd spent last night and the better part of today in a drunk tank. We pulled into Gage's driveway as my cell phone rang. It's Coach Harris, I groaned. Gage killed the engine and slapped my shoulder. Good luck with that. Your tux is in the guest room when you're ready. Thanks, man. I answered the call as Gage shut the door, leaving me alone in the car. Coach? Jackson? His voice was soft, which I knew meant he was way more pissed than when he yelled. I have no excuses, and I know it's not enough to apologize, I said, leaning my head back against the rest. You're damn right you don't, and it's not. Look, the guy agreed not to press charges. I breathed a huge sigh of relief. But I can't exactly look like I'm letting you off the hook on this one. Yes, sir. You're way past the age where you should be pulling this shit, let alone 2 months before playoffs when we're an actual contender. Yes, sir. Now it was his turn to sigh. Look, Rory, you're good, damn good. You and I both know it. But this has to stop. There's a line between being a playboy with a temper and getting your ass thrown in jail. It looks bad on me, the team, hell, the whole franchise. You cannot be the face of the Sharks if you're wearing orange. You get me? Yes, sir, I repeated, waiting for the other shoe to drop. My no-trade clause ended at the end of the season, and for the first time in my career, apprehension ran up my spine that I wouldn't be in Seattle next year. I have to bench you this weekend. Coach, no. You sit there and listen. Take this weekend and figure out what the hell it is you're doing and how much you really want to be a Shark. This can't happen again. I understand. If it does, then we'll have to take the hit to the roster and bench you for the season. And then, yeah, I get the picture. Clean up your image. Hire a better publicist or, hell, just listen to the one you have. But for fuck's sake, stop acting like a hormonal teenager with something to prove. Got it, Coach. We hung up, and I made my way into Gage's house, going through the garage door. We made the same salary, but we couldn't live any more differently. Where I had a 2-bedroom penthouse loft downtown, Gage was up here on the hill with a huge house, complete with painted pictures on the refrigerator and an array of toys in the living room. He had something I didn't, and I didn't know if I'd ever be lucky enough to have a family. Hey, need some water? Bailey asked from the kitchen as I walked by. That would be great, thank you, I said as she handed it over. The diamond on her left hand looked good on her, so did the small swell of her belly where another McPherson was growing. Where's Letty? I asked, looking for their precocious 4-year-old. With Gage's mom, she said with a smile. Wow, you look gorgeous, I told her, taking in the arrangement of brown hair on the top of her head and the sweeping black dress. Thank you. Now you'd better get dressed before I'm forced to kick your ass. She nodded toward the guest bedroom, and I saluted her with the water bottle, draining it on the way to the shower. I washed the bar and jail grime off, thankful that I kept a small toiletry kit here for nights I was too drunk to drive after our weekly poker game. 10 minutes later, I had clean hair, scrubbed skin, and brushed teeth. Wrapping a clean white towel around my waist, I walked into the guest bedroom and stopped dead in my tracks. Oh, Paige said, her mouth a delicious O shape. Her eyes ran hungrily down my bare chest, and I resisted the urge to flex. Guess she did notice me after all. Her red hair looked soft enough to touch, and the hue of her red lipstick against her pale skin, Made me wonder what those lips would look like wrapped around my cock. Do not think like that about Bailey's best friend. What the hell was I supposed to think about when she was...